Boys, it has been a long 3 weeks. A long 3 weeks. I've been dying to know what happens in the second half of 2.4. The story was so good. But, I've also been dying to get Lupa, which, as you can see, I got her. My polls went so well. You could see how they went. I'll be posting a video either shortly before or after this one. So make sure to go check that one out if you're interested. But I did end up with S3 and her weapon, and I got some insane echoes on my first try. Like, most of these were either first or second echo I rolled. Double crit, hold on. Double crit, crit with energy regen, max crit damage, double crit. They went really well for like how little I actually had to roll my echoes. So I'm very excited. Anyways, let's get into the story. Let me take out Brent. I know she's supposed to be like mono pyro, but I like having Rover
New discoveries?
whenever I do the story. I don't know. I do that in like every game I play. I always put the main character in when I do the story. It just feels right.
I shall have no
It just feels right. Also, I finally got my crown. It was just my birthday the other day. My birthday like last week. So I finally got my crown. I'm very excited about that. And then we'll give you your sword. There's your sword. Only 2. I thought I had enough to get it to 3. Why not? Really not. I hope this gives me enough to get it to 5. I hope we get also some stuff here. Because, dude, Arrow Rover is going to get really good. When we start getting these, we get our weapon to 5. Like, she started off kind of mid at first. Because, like, she didn't really have a team. And she didn't really... Arrow Rover, fuck. Where's the one that I was using? No! Where's the Rover that I was... Oh, I didn't save it. That's so tough. That's so tough. Alright, we'll have to figure out around. I think we were using... probably this one. And then... this sucks. I don't remember. Probably that one. They're only level 25, so I'd assume so. That one. And that one. Oh, she's at 25 crit damage. Okay, so we were using this one. We were using that one. She's at 76 crit damage. Okay. Oh well. That sucks too, because I had a really good set for her. It just feels right playing as Rover, so.
You've come, warrior.
Oh lord, I'm coming.
The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind
You
of
don't show my
person-
crown during the cutscenes? What the fuck?
The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy.
Also, I'll turn to the volume a little bit after this cutscene. I should have done it earlier. Or just let you do it during. I don't think
She
so.
is still an echo and can't talk.
Just boobs. Hi, Natty.
These sounds.
Yeah, remind me after this cutscene, I'll turn the volume. It's a little quiet. I usually turn it down when I'm not doing the story. I've heard to turn it back up.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Vale of Glory. It's where all heroes,
Dude, they really have an obsession with her butt.
But on the long path,
Every time she starts moving or talking, they always zoom in on her butt. The same way when with Carlotta, whenever she moved or talked, they zoom in on her feet.
Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds.
Wait, that's a great thumbnail. Hold up. Thumbnail number 1. And they're gonna make it freaking difficult to get the thumbnail too, dude. Man, that's why I wanted to do it. With my controller. The controller makes it so much easier to do this. It makes it so quick. The controller's not working now. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Screen snipping tool.
Back in my day, I used to use the screen snipping tool.
I didn't mean to
unmute. And your goddamn Xbox buttons.
To touch such weapons is a great importance
Back
for
in
those
my
who
day,
claim
I
glory
used
in
to
the
use a
great Aegon
camera.
and receive the lioness's blessing.
Handheld not built in my phone.
Hearing the voices of our ancestors.
Back
by
in my
Arsenos's
day,
side
you
is
just
a
have to
great
paint the
source of
picture
strength.
ourselves.
We would use rocks and chalk. Naturally found, obviously.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt
You're way too good at
a
that voice.
weird, indistinct frequency.
So what kind of voice even is it? Actually,
It was like what
Like an
Abby
old person
described on our
voice.
journey to
I was like,
Septim.
it's supposed to be like an
The
old,
source
like,
eluded me at the
grandma, because, like, the grandpa one is...
You remember the grandpa one you used to
other
do in Bread and Fred?
The source of
Like that one?
The closer
Back
the
in
lioness
my
gets to
day.
the
Yeah.
clearer it becomes.
Why are you so
I used to walk 30 miles,
Shall we go together?
kill a lion,
I'm not sure if
and
Septimontian
eat
rituals
breakfast
will
at the
interest you,
same
but we
time.
might uncover something useful, no?
No, I can't even shit in my own
Oh, her
toilet.
smile. Look at her. She's so
Oops, I didn't mean to talk about shitting while she was smiling. My bad.
Dude, there's gonna be so many moments where I just pause to take pictures.
It's okay. You could just talk about other things while that's happening. Like, what's going on with the story?
Perfect.
Yeah,
Let's head
you're
out.
so right.
Just fill up the space.
I could fill something up for sure.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
My
Nothing.
brain with
Uh,
knowledge
just-
about the story!
Just a dizzy spell.
People like it, though.
Overexcitement after the win. Or something.
What's happening with her head?
Wait, I
That
didn't
damn
realize where her
migraine.
Tassin mark is until just now. It's like on her
Anyway,
hip.
It's no matter.
That's
Let's
hot.
continue.
I could see myself having my Tassin mark there.
I thought it was on your...
Oh yeah, it is kind of on my coochie pooch, huh?
These days
Yeah,
have
it's
been
like
a
right
feast
at
of
the, like,
victories.
the...
Becoming champion.
Where like thigh
Oh,
meets
oh,
like coochie pooch.
all thanks to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe I got burned there of all places.
From a cookie tray.
From a cookie tray.
You were drinking, you were like, ah, get the cookies. And all I hear is,
Wait, was I at 60 or 80? Or, I mean, was I 66 or 60 before I turned that up? I think it was at 60. I have to remember for later. Hopefully it was 60. Cool. Okay, the volume's up, so you should be able to hear it better now. Okay. YouTube's probably gonna yell at me. Why are you talking over them talking? I can't hear.
I'm sorry. I can't see.
Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once?
Why don't I use this jank lupa? Mine's better.
You just built her and...
Right? Like, dude, I just spent so much fucking Dream Solomon or whatever the fuck it's called so that I can build her like right away. And now you're gonna make me use a trial one, like bruh.
With me.
There sure will be an option to use like your lupa or like the trial.
Into the spotlight. I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like...
I'm not gonna lie,
they
Rover
spawned
running
from
around
thin air.
with the little crown on her head reminds me of the fucking Burger
just ahead.
King.
The Vale of Glory. Where
I
heroes are laid
want
to
a
rest.
little crown. I feel like I would be very curious with one.
I think I deserve a crown.
No.
No!
No, because then you'll be too princessy, and then you... then I don't even know. It will like channel your inner princess. I don't know what to say.
Okay, let me focus on the story before I get yelled at by YouTube.
I'm sorry, YouTube. You can blame it all on me.
That
I'm
girl
gonna go
just
back
now.
to watching scary stories.
That was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this.
Hey, Robbie, welcome in.
I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cartethyia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cartethyia arrived in
I
Septimont.
saw a bunch of theories about
Not
this,
waiting for me or attempting contact.
and I already forgot them.
Something must have happened to prevent her.
I was reading up on some theories when I finished the first part.
Something cut her off.
There's some interesting
Aside
stuff.
from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead.
But I forgot all of it.
But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an
Don't spoil
important
anything.
rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the
Spoil
Threnodian's
anything and be
corruption.
banned.
Krylova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cartethia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence.
I want this picture. Jet, she's not dead. I really hope she's not. That would be so sad if it just turns out she's just been dead this whole time.
Did they cross paths? If Cartethyia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodian's influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the dark tide?
How's the volume, by the way?
Or is she just another one of its
Is
victims?
it good enough, or should I turn it up more?
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
She's so cute.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cartethyia, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnodians' work, but if something is wrong and it's trying to twist my mind,
Oh, she's so cute.
you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior? You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death.
Attack on Titan reference.
But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
Ah, it's so cute.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
Bro, she ends up dead is going to break my heart. I know I said, like, I wanted these games to actually start killing off characters, but fuck, do not start with Lupa. Do not start with Lupa, please. Start with the character I care about less. Take Yawu or something.
Cowering prey. Glory is upon us!
Take fucking Mortevu. That's an asshole. Uncle Yanwu, he looks like a Discord mod, he's
Those
weird.
blades, spears.
I would say take Ling Yang, but I know Ray would be really mad. Ray would be upset with me if I said take Ling Yang. Because her favorites always die, and Ling Yang's one of her favorites. So don't take Ling Yang. That's really cool that she gets like a special like dash attack. I feel like that should be standard with characters in general. You should get like a dash attack.
Lackluster.
I was using like a heavy attack from the dash. Nah, still that. Wait, Yap Yap was supposed to die in the beta? Oh, also seeing her rings. I got a new ring for my birthday. Excited for. Also, she's got lesbian hands. The 3 rings say so.
This is Hercules' sword.
Yeah, my dad got me a
You
ring for
remember
my
the
birthday. It has
waters
a
of the
pearl
upper
in it.
city,
Because
right?
pearl's the
You were
birthstone for
looking
June.
Cartethyia. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese. And Septimont didn't escape.
Reganese.
Hercules was the
Reganese.
son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide,
Lesbian hands.
his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes.
They made that thing way
So
too hot.
She holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
It is a fusion echo. What is that supposed to mean?
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
It's all the Havoc stuff that's hot.
It's coming from underground.
Dreamless.
Is it inside the mountain itself?
What's her face?
The frequency.
Lorelei.
It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks
Ew.
power. Needs room.
More tacit discord, just like last time.
For a split second, the world.
Dude, I need to start proccing the
Just
kill
like it did
reset.
last on Mia.
Makes you like a
Every time there's an overlap,
Katarina.
the tidal blade appears as well as tacit discords.
Is that all?
Dude, the kill reset thing is so cool.
Time to fight! Glory is upon us! Hit! Triumph at the spear tip!
So I think we can all agree
Into the spotlight!
that Rover's in the past, right? Hey, what's up, bro? How are you?
The tidal
And that
blade.
Cartethia's in the present?
It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself.
Or maybe Rover's in the present
Why
and
is it
Cartethia's in
suddenly
the
appearing
future?
like this?
We'll clear it out first. Then check if that's.
Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember the theories now. So there was a character that ended up being Starbuck before he became Starbuck. That's how we know Rover's in the past. Yeah, I remember the theory now. You meet a character that talks about wanting to go to like the islands with us, like, and get like a boat and go become like a fisherman. Was I timed out because you were spoiling stuff? Oh yeah, there was like a guy, I forget his name. His name wasn't Starbuck. It was some NPC. But it turns out that it was Starbuck before he became Starbuck. And then he was talking about he wanted to go to the islands and like become a fisherman. So it's hinting that Rover's in the past. You weren't spoiling? You were, though. You told me to trust her before we got to that point. That is the definition of spoiling. If you want to keep arguing about it, I'll just ban you because I don't want to get spoiled.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
So the question is, how did Rover end up in the past? I think there are a few other hints too that Rover was in the past, but I think the biggest one was that Starbuck was like there, but not as Starbuck. Which I think that's a really cool detail, by the way, that they added like a character to kind of just like a little side mission that you didn't think was really that important, like going fishing, and they turned it into like something that like actually adds towards like the main story. I think that's a really neat detail.
Lupa? This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
Why'd her voice just change like that? That did not sound like Lupa.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Uh-oh. No, girl!
Thou carry the scent of cartethyia.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story is it's yours!
I don't like seeing Rover be more chatty. Damn! Okay!
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
Aw. Yeah.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
No, no, no. No, no,
Today
no.
as yesterday,
No, 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 no.
we weave time beneath the tide.
Do not kill her off.
Swim, swim. Wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction. On the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
Oh, righteous one.
Oh,
I shall
she's so
depart without a
cute.
The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hand.
Damn, she's aura farming right now. Okay.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present.
So the fact that we know we're gonna get her means she's probably gonna end up on our side, right?
What
For Lova.
fate
Surely.
have you chosen?
Most Chinese games do not let you play as a villain, so
You are the protagonist I have chosen.
I don't think any
You
really
can
do.
shatter the script and jump to the next page.
I mean, I guess
Right.
Honkai Impact let you play as First
To
for
the
the
nobility
Void.
you seek. For it all.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartethyia. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the Great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartethyia came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays.
Okay, I'm confused. Now I'm confused.
The world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating.
I thought this would explain it more. I just couldn't get it less.
All overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartethia's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartethyia saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory.
Okay, now I'm starting to get it.
The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartethyia. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Dude, this is really cool. This is really cool.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide.
This has to be one of my favorite stories in a gacha game in a very long time.
Storm cloud.
This is the most I've been invested
No,
in a gacha story
No time to
probably since like
I have to find the cause of all this.
old Honkai Impact days. But you could look at the book she gave you. You could actually like, open it.
In a past story, I came here with cartethyia.
Wait, she can make other people able to walk on water too? Can Lupa just walk on water? And I haven't tried it.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, cartethyia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
Dude, this story is so good. What the fuck? They are cooking.
When I was a child, long ago, I had tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tides,
I hate this guy.
The city was
This is a
nothing
dick.
but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinasita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
How did she get to Rover?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do.
Well, seems like we're about to find out.
The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The
You know who
Thenodian created me
Cristoforo
to be a
reminds me of? He
resonator
reminds me of
for its
Otto.
power. But I wasn't the only one.
He's got major Otto
Many
vibes to him.
vessels before me failed.
Which they're good villains because they make you fucking hate them.
There is still much I don't know.
As much as
I'll
I hate
keep
Otto,
searching.
I hate to admit it, he is a good
No matter
villain.
what,
Because of the
you
fact
have
that you
a
hate him.
certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Hey, that's a good picture. Hold up. I want this. Sheesh! Cartethyia, Joe. We're farming like crazy here. Damn.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Oh, look at her smile.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now,
I don't think I've
someone
ever
will
noticed the
carry
stars
forward
under her
later.
ears in that form. That's really cool.
If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, cartethyia. I'll try my best.
Yeah.
First, tell me, what is that person's name?
Yeah. Oh, sevens.
I'm close to that abnormal frequency.
So did she die in this universe? Or did Cartethyia somehow move her to the other universe?
You're in the submerged aqueducts.
So we got like the parallel universe thing going on. So did she like die in that one and then the memories went to this version of her? Or like... I don't really get that part.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Cartethyia must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimont once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. happened to the Mia who vanished in the Vale of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell
Don't
tower.
say too much. I'll figure it out as like we go.
Of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition,
Wait, those things are like
when
actually
Ares'
alive?
blade
The fuck?
watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Oh, so it gives you like different outcomes. Okay, so that's like one ending. Okay, so this is like worst ending. Like Lupa just dies. Everyone loses. And this one, Cartethyia finds him and wins. And then sends Lupa back to meet Rover. Which then branches off into this one. Cool! This is really cool.
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
And then... Is that still just this? Yeah, it's still just this. I still don't understand how she comes into play in all this. Guess we'll figure that out too. I guess they used her to kind of like start the corruption. And I guess we'll figure out more about her as time goes on. I supposed to do this quest or is this something else? No, that's something else. Here, what does it want me to do? Drain the submerged areas of the old district. Damn, okay. Oh, I still gotta do that 2 more times. Oh, never mind.
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too. I hear cowering prey. Face me, coward!
It's funny because her combat voice lines are very different than how she actually is in the story.
I smell fear.
In the story, she's like way more chill and softer. But they give her like really like aggressive voice lines.
With me to victory!
Like her combat voice lines are more how I expected her to be based on appearance. But not how I expected her to be after playing part 1 of the story. Dude, she's so cool. Damn! They just fucking messed up that house. Fuck this shit.
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
Hey! That was rude. I stand on this thing? Could it just like take me there?
I hit.
Dude, this story is so good.
Lackluster. Or nothing. Together we have triumph at the spear tip.
I didn't know where you sight the right. Dude, you did. That was fucking obnoxious.
Into the spot with me.
I really like the little, like, timing thing. They haven't really added that to a character since Sanhua. I was really expecting more characters to have something like this. After, like, 1.0, seeing Sanhua. But they'd have more characters with, like, timing-based stuff. They haven't added a single one that I could think of until Lupa. I think it's really cool. Lupa's definitely my second favorite character. Carlotta's still my favorite, but Lupa's definitely a close second. Zani's dodge counter got timing though. I don't halves on you. I don't really know how she plays.
The water is drained.
What do you mean her dodge
Time to
counter?
head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
I just like that she runs faster. I think that's cool. People are saying it was like a very slight difference. I think it's pretty noticeable, the difference. So it's kind of goofy when she runs out. It looks like she needs to go to the bathroom really badly. Oh. Do you guys like her more with her forte or without the forte? This might be a little bit of a hot take, but I actually like her more without the forte. I think like the little cape dangling off of her looks really freaking cool. Like the white bodysuit on its own is a little too plain. The cape really brings it all together. I feel like when she has her forte, she looks a little barren.
It won't open. I'll have to find another route.
Full means no armor? Yeah. Full forte means like no armor. The cool thing with the forte though is the glowing tail.
Huh? Huh. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership.
That's such a douche.
I know. Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's
I
wishes,
know.
but we'll see to that.
Oh, I know.
A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected.
See, I hate to admit it, but villains like this are really
someone
good.
as clever and calculated as you.
The same thing with Otto. I fucking despise Otto.
Need not fear for its survival.
But that's what makes him a good villain.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea.
Sometimes it's nice to have villains
one must make the right choices.
that are like very relatable and they're almost like not the bad guy.
Speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
But sometimes it's also cool when it's just like,
dead woman.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking asshole. Fuck this guy.
You mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within
So
these
she's
underground
died falling to the sea. That's why she disappeared.
Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate, using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
I feel like it was kind of obvious that she was dead somewhere. Wasn't she like hundreds of years ago or something? I thought she was like really old, Lupa was saying. Hey, didn't Lupa tell us that a while ago that Mia was like really fucking old? Or like a long time ago?
I hear cowering prey. I'll end you! Time to fight!
She was dumb. Yeah, I guess that is true. I don't know why. I had in my head for some reason that she was really old.
I smell fear. Boom.
I love that voice line. Boom. She has major Briar vibes. I don't know if any of you guys play League, but she really gives Briar vibes for sure. I love Briar. I adore Briar. She's one of my favorite junglers to play. She's Trelong. I don't know who that is.
Prey secured.
Flying here? Doesn't look like it.
I hear cowering prey. Caught you now. That's some attack. Together we howl.
She's really cool with the one forte bar.
The fight is on! Die, evil!
Dude, the aura farming, whenever she does that, is so cool.
Ooh, now's the second half.
Ah, that was stupid. I used it at the wrong time. Whoopsie. Dude, the aura farming is so cool. What's up with the wolf eyes at the top? I noticed that earlier, but I don't know what it actually is for.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. The irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable, as the Threnodian's failed resonator.
Yeah, she is old. You said
Specimen
decades
is, in
have
its own
passed.
way, remarkable.
She was a long time ago.
You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartethyia broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Dude, Frolova does not seem to give a fuck.
Septimont will
Like,
host
boy.
the Great Aegon soon. I've
You'll
come
get
up
to the
with a
point
rather
real quick.
intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill.
Is this
what it
the
once
thing that we
sought.
saw at the start,
To have
right?
the dark
I always
tide
forget the name.
swallow
There's so many
Septimont
freaking like
whole.
weird names. This is the thing we saw at the start when we were on the
Therodian
boat with
once
Brant,
sought to
right?
use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons.
The whale thing? Or is this something else?
Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that
I
girl
thought we kind of already
chose
dealt with the whale
death.
thing, though.
She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea.
It's so
before
hard to keep track of
choking
all
on
these
her
freaking
own
stories and all these different gacha games. I play too many.
Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodians' designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough,
You
I'll
love her
overlay the
voice? I
scenario
didn't like
into
it at
reality.
first, but it's grown on me a lot.
All that's needed is for Domina
I didn't
Julia
like
to
her at
select
all,
the
actually,
right
at first.
champion.
Now I'm kind of considering pulling
Swapping
her.
out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling.
Like my voice?
Don't you
Thanks.
agree?
I don't. I appreciate that you do.
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of
My
becoming
favorite
the
voice in the game,
protagonist
though,
of
is
my
definitely
story,
Carlotta's.
if
Jennifer
they
English
pass
was
their
such a good voice
trial by
actor.
fire,
She did such a good job with Mael, too.
isn't that a victory as well?
And then she's doing the main character for another game I'm really excited for. I think it's called like Tides of Annihilation or something. I'm really excited for that one.
Disgusting. To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable.
1.0 and 2.0 voices is night and day, man.
Romantic about a story where someone is driven to death.
I agree. They're so much better. Even Rovers. Like, I remember I used to dog on Rovers so hard. I still do. Whenever... Because this...
no one tarnishing victory's honor.
This is a 1.0 voice line that I don't think they ever replaced. And you could tell, because it's so much worse than how Rover sounds now. And I still dog on her every time I hear her say it, and I make fun of her. Because Rover honestly sounded like fucking AI in 1.0. I don't know how you could be that bad. Like, it literally sounded like a fucking robot.
I shall have no one
Understand?
May I? No, I'll do my best. Hope.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let me be there for
As we
everyone
head toward our
as we head
future,
towards our
leaving the
shared
past
future,
behind.
leaving the past behind. Like, she sounds like a fucking robot there. That was like a 1.0 voice line that they never changed.
Let me be there for everyone.
It's so bad.
As we head toward.
But Rover now actually sounds really good. Whoever the voice actor was started off bad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad dogging on voice actors, but whoever the voice actor was did a terrible job in 1.0. Like, embarrassing. But now is actually like a good voice actor. I actually enjoy when Rover talks now. I don't know why I clicked on this for a second time. Like the dialogue would change like it was Elden Ring. I really just clicked on that a second time. Like, maybe if I do this, like something will happen different. No, this is still a gacha game. Wuthering Waves may be good, but it's still a gacha game at the end of the day. Alright, this might be a hot take. I think female Rover sounds better than male Rover now. I actually don't love male Rover's voice that much. Male Rover was better in 1.0, but that's because the bar was in fucking hell with how bad female Rover's was. But female Rover, I think, sounds way better now. I actually don't really like male Rover's voice that much. I don't think it's bad. I just personally don't like it.
Pretty good haul.
I think of the guys, my favorite male voice actor is Brant. I think Brant's voice actor nailed Brant's personality perfectly. I think whoever Brant's voice actor did an amazing job. I also think Christophero's voice actor is really good. Because his voice actor makes you want to fucking hate him. Like, it just makes him sound like this, like, dramatic douche, you know?
Prey.
I think Christophero and Brant's voice actors are the best of the guys. Brant and Christophero's the same? Well, that explains it. Whoever that voice actor is really fucking good. If he did both of those, that is, like, that's probably second best voice actor in this game besides Jennifer English. And Jennifer English is like the GOAT. She's just so fucking good at everything she does. What about Scar? It's hard to speak on Scar because I remember saying I thought Scar's voice actor was good. But that's just because I was comparing him to all the other 1.0 voice acting, which was the worst thing I ever heard in my life. You know? Like, Brant was like the best of like the worst. I mean, not Brant. Scar was like the best of the worst. It's hard to say whether it's just like... You know, there's like that mid person in like your classroom, but they seem hot because it's just like everyone else is really ugly in the class. That was like, I don't know if it's like that or if Scar actually was a good voice actor. It's been so long since I've heard him talk. It's hard to say. Everyone's Cartethyia. Cartethia's voice actor is really good too. I forget. Is Cartethia's voice actor also the one that does Frolova, or did they? I mean, not Frolova. That does Fortaleza, or do they have two voice actors for Cartethyia and Fortaleza? It's the same. That's another really good voice actor then. I would say Jennifer English. For Carlotta. If Brant also does Christophero, that's an incredible voice actor. And if Cartethia's also does Frolova, that's an incredible voice actor. Those three are really, really good. I didn't like Lupa's voice at first. I thought the accent kind of caught me off guard. I also didn't expect her to be the way she is. I expected her to be very different. But I actually think the voice actor has done a really good job with her. And we didn't see much of her, but Hatsune Miku's voice actor seemed pretty good too.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading
Dude, this
river
girl's story is so
glacier
sad.
dissolved in the deep long ago.
I feel so bad for her.
Where are you going?
Everyone just saw her as like this weirdo, and she just wanted to fight and have people like her. And she got corrupted and killed herself. It was sad.
Wish.
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator.
I'm excited to see what the blue girl with the gun sounds like. She's really cool.
Both my daughters, my very creations.
Oh.
Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness?
Dude, I hope we save Maya.
Love you
I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to, but
have you been forgotten?
her story's so sad.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Dude, I feel so bad for this girl.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Oh. I don't think we're gonna be able to save her. Seems like she's been dead for too long. I don't think there's any way we can get her a happy ending, huh?
The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
Hey, Chess in here? I've already been here. I've already been here. See, like, I don't like how she looks like this. It's fine, like you guys said, like in combat. But I feel like it just looks a little empty when you're walking around. The tail is really cool, though. It's still pretty cool looking. It's still pretty cool. I don't know. I like the jacket though. Maybe it's just the ADHD brain. I see long glowy thing. I like it. Long flowy thing.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days, but still.
They really like zooming in on her butt.
I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me.
So I love how right around her butt you could kind of see a little bit of the skin too. Like they really like her butt. Sorry, especially like emotional moment when I talk about her ass.
Who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartethyia spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here.
So you can't tell me this is the same character as the one that we hear in the combat voice lines. She's so different.
But she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel, and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartethyia, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Brinacita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Dude, the eyes glowing was so cool. Am I near the end? This is kind of feeling like the ending, but I feel like there's still a lot to go. Only an hour and a half in. Nah, surely there's more to go.
Better to die than to be a puppet.
Wait, this is really cool.
Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
Dude, this is so cool.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
I don't know, I like this presentation more than when they just do the little panels.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you. Warrior.
Oh, fuck!
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
The fuck is that thing? Alright, so that's gonna be a future hologram fight, huh?
Here in the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes.
Wait, stop.
With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
Gosh. Looks like morning eggs, yeah. I feel like a reskin of it. Kinda like the Kelpie one.
The people of Renacita. Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. Into the spot with me to victory! Die, evil!
Wait.
Glory is upon us!
Break soon. Thank you. Wait, so I just get to spam her ult?
With me! Triumph at the spear tip!
Dude, this character is so fucking fun to play as.
Into the spotlight!
Unite with me.
Together we howl!
Dude, this character is so fucking fun. Also, this thing's really friggin' tanky. This thing's really fucking tanky. Please die.
Between life and death.
It just wants me to just keep ulting her over and over. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? I'm just gonna stop. That was cool. Finally, for once, it's not. Let the thing auto run and press the left or LB.
Glory is with me to victory!
Fun. I got my sipping tool ready.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word.
Ah, look
Proud, pitiful, cry, love.
at her! Dude, she's so cool.
Race to the To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. It seems the play I've written isn't well received.
There he is. Made himself. Big bad score.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, she's
dear
so
madam.
cool.
Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
Holy!
Lupa,
I should screenshot that. Oh well. I got that one! Fuck yes. Oh, look at you!
You are safe.
Look at you! Oh, that's precious. Dude, I need someone to put that in wallpaper engine and animate it, please.
the Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
That's so cute. Abby!
Stick my head out.
Hey, you baby.
Rover, are you okay?
I like Abby's voice actor too.
I'm fine, Abby.
Look at
happened
Lupa.
to
She's like,
Rover?
wait, that thing's talking.
Wait, we're already in Septimont?
Yeah, we gotta save the day already.
I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me.
Oh, cartethyia is so cute.
First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, cartethyia? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. You
Oh,
echo
that
more
laugh
boisterous than
was
a
so
cigar.
cute. Stop.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Look at Rover with a little fucking crown. Oh, poor Maya never gets her happy ending. Can you explain what was happening with Cartethyia? I mean, I think they were all just like in their own little freaking realities. That's so cute. My biggest complaint with WuWa is you go through stuff like this, and then they just ditch the character, right? Like, you went through something really cool like this with, like, Carlotta in 2.0, and then you don't ever see her again. I really hope we see, like at least Cartethyia came back, which gives me hope, right? Like, we've seen Cartethyia twice now. But only part of that was only because we didn't get her banner until this patch. But now that we got her banner and we got lupas, I'm worried that we'll just never see them again after such a cool story.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time, and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo, and the Threnodian. Sadly, the
Proud Wolfa won't be the focus. See, that's what I thought it would be with Carlotta. I thought she'd still be around,
into the submerged aqueducts,
but not the main focus. But we literally have not seen her at all. We heard like one hologram voice line from her.
Experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from
Look at this moment, like,
With
hey.
that, the Sonoro
Real
began
too
to
stupid, here's an explanation.
It was then that we finally met.
Thank you, girl.
Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks. The limitation of his resonance ability.
Dude, his resonance ability is fucking OP as shit. Bro can just change reality. How is that fair?
This allowed Mia to summon the dark tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous? The central hub within the Vale of Glory.
Like, imagine you just stab him in the chest, and then he rewrites, like, the universe,
activating it
so that
with
actually
two key
he stabbed you in the chest.
Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate.
Snaps his fingers, and all of a sudden the roles are reversed.
Frequency. The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered two other Fraxidus leaders.
Dude, I almost
One,
never do
a
this
woman
in a
with
gacha
an
game,
eye, the other
where I
a
go
man
through
with
all the,
scars
like,
across
voice
his
options,
face.
but this was such a good story, like,
They must be Frolova and
I'm down.
Scar.
Go through all of it.
But how is Scar in Renacita?
Yeah, ain't that bitch supposed to be locked up?
I never had the chance to confront
Jinzi,
either
what the
of
fuck
them
happened?
directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have. Is there anything else you wish to ask? The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from... There is something else. Perhaps due
Why did
to
that
the
skip
dark
early?
tide in the
I thought we were
Sonora,
past that. I thought that was a
I can
1.0
feel my
thing.
balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus's plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cartethyia. They've been
Oh, so
dealing
they're
with the
actually
Threnodian
keeping her around
years.
for a while.
You should go there and run some
Good.
tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Aww. Wait, her and Shorekeeper interacting will be so cute.
The event that brought forth the dark tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cartethyia. She saved me. But in that story,
You find her in
we
Dark
couldn't
Shore at
fully
the story?
resolve the
Cool.
source of the disaster.
Do you find Lupa somewhere?
Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another
Does
story.
Lupa get a companion
in the
quest?
Vale of Glory,
Probably
where
not,
I
right?
finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts.
Maybe. Carlotta got one.
It had taken control of Mia's corpse and was using the Fraxidus Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's what I
My
want to
journey
know.
to
How
the
did she
Undercountry.
die but then come back here?
I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own.
Is there just one
Memories
timeline where
became a
she's
blur.
dead?
I was probably under some form of control.
Or did the other realities
The
like
last
not
thing I
exist at
clearly
all?
remember was standing
No, because it
in
said
the
fiction,
central
so they
hub
weren't
of
real.
Vale of Glory,
This is a real one. She is alive.
pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonora world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cartethyia didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust.
Oh.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Cartethyia saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Cartethyia's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Cartethyia gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing. Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of
Dude,
Mia's
Christopher was
transformation
really
was
fucked
forced to
up,
be
huh?
part of it, tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now.
Oh.
It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes. It was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartethyia, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Vale of Glory, too.
So what's up with the... If you go to reality, why is there another thing there? Is there like a different outcome you would have gotten if you didn't trust Lupa? Like, what's the second one there for?
Thank you,
She just says thank you for trusting me.
The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over.
You cut her off early again.
Winds of the Wild.
That was a really good story. Do you guys like that they split it up? I do. I really like it because when you put it all together, I'm gonna talk about this more. I might actually make a video on this, but it lets you kind of get away with lazier writing, right? Like, it's something that Hoyo's really bad about is they'll just fill like the first 6 hours with just like nonsense, just yapping. No one cares. Get to the point, please. And then the last hour is like, oh yeah, but the last hour was so good, so it was worth it. But when you split up into 2 parts, you can't do that. Because it makes it like, if you know, they did 6 hours of yapping. And then 1 hour of good stuff. But then the first like part is all just the yapping and there's nothing good. People will be like, well, that sucked. So by splitting up in half, you kind of like have to have the first half also be good. Also gives you something to look forward to, which was nice. Because one of my issues with WuWa is like it's really fun for like a week, and then I have nothing to do for 5 weeks. It's kind of like, well, I want to play the game, but I don't have much to do. Having this to look forward to is nice.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
Dude, that has to be the most OP ability in the game.
I once believed the Threnodians sought to use
I don't
the
like this
Fraxidus to
reality.
regain power.
That's better.
Its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimon.
I really thought Frolova was gonna have a bigger part in this. With her becoming playable and all, I kind of thought she was gonna like betray Christopher in this patch.
Connects everything.
I guess she kind of did by giving us the script, but I thought it'd be more
I'm
proactive.
afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take.
What did you say?
A moment to rest. Lupa, will you?
Oh,
be our
she's
tour
so
guide?
small.
Show us the sights and glories of Septimont. I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier.
I always forget how small
Wind
Cartethyia
blowing
is.
through golden flags and the sound of wind.
I was
chimes.
assuming her normal form is Rover size, but she's way
Of
smaller.
course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Oh, this seems like a screenshot moment. I'm ready. Oh, there was a complaint. Hold up. It's so pretty. Dude, they did Maya dirty. Girl could not catch a break, even in death.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here. It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
Dude, that was such a good story. Holy shit. That was the best story WuWa has done so far. I think that was better than 2.2. 2.2 is their best story. Until now. I think this was better. That was really good. 2.2 was really good though. Oh, it's close. It's close. They're both really good. The after story side quest. How long is it? And where is it? This one? This one? And there's some like gladiator one over here or something. Where's the quest? If you show me where it is, I'll do it. If you say it's not that long. So many to do. I have to do so many of these. There's after story label on it. This one? We're done! Chat, what do you guys think? Was this better than 2.2? It's really close. I think I like this more though. God, she has a great ass and thighs. She's a bit of a drinker too. She's perfect.
You've come, warrior.
Oh, she's not just a bit of a drinker. She's a fucking drinker.
Wheat juice.
Sure. Wheat juice.
Ah, today you...
Hold up. Holy shit. No, stop. What? Fuck. Let me try. No! Why does that keep popping up? Stop! Let me take a nice picture. Thank you. Girl got fucked up. Okay.
Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Warm.
Oh, she's so
Well, that's just what I think. When I was little, I used to roll in the wheat fields.
She's not happy, is she?
It's good to have my fellow warrior by my side.
Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice. Sit. Take a break for a moment.
Even though it's over, there's still a heaviness.
Got it.
A drink helps.
Yeah, I adore her. She's so cute. She's so fucking cute. Wink, another picture.
I've sent word to the F4's palace about Domina Julia. But finding the silvers that fled will take time. 4 years ago,
what happened?
Master won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared. If Mia
So
had lived,
pretty.
perhaps things would have been different. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Silvers when we first came to Septimont? Huh. Just like one of those stories with the different endings.
Have you ever thought about living a different life, Lupa?
No need. I'm content with what I have.
Oh, cute!
For everything
heck?
gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. That's enough.
I'm gonna take a picture of that too. Don't mind if I do. Why does that keep popping up? Stop. Blink.
Life is an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectation, and the heavier the weight of defeat. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat? You seem to live to meet others' expectations. This is what you're used to, I'd say.
Oh, look at her.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
Stop it!
Strength, but should you
Well,
call,
that's gonna
I
be
will
a
meet
wallpaper
you
engine.
on the battlefield, no matter the distance.
That's gonna be a wallpaper engine. She's so cute. Oh, I love her.
I swear it, by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
Oh wait, you get a picture from it? Where? Where's my picture? Where's the picture? There it is. As cute as that is, this also kind of means that we probably won't ever see her again. Fuck. Yeah, it probably means we'll never see her again. Or it'll be like Carlotta, where you hear what like her voice one time, but she isn't even there. I think Chiyoko also promised we'll see her one day too. I mean, Carlotta like promised we'll see her one day too. We haven't seen her. The fuck? We haven't seen Yap Yap since like 1.0. I'm not complaining about that one, but Jinzi, haven't seen in forever. Oh, look at her! Oh, she's so cute! Oh, she's adorable! Oh, look at this little baby! Oh, she's so precious! Don't mind if I take a screenshot of that. Thank you very much.
It's all gone now.
No, I didn't mean to make you
But
feel
I'll
bad. It
ask
was
the
just a
tavern keeper
joke.
if he can prepare something for you later.
No, it was just a joke. She's got a little bit of tism. She doesn't get it.
Oh, the Loris salad was as
Wait,
delightful
Rover's
as
smile
heaven.
there was so
Well
cute.
worth reacquainting myself with, so I can make a bowl myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet.
Chat, I have a private Discord server where I just put all these pictures. I just put all these pictures that I take in there. What happened?
Come, sit with me.
Okay.
Let's enjoy a moment of peace.
Yeah, that pizza looks good. Grandma's pizza's the best.
Yes, and so, I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before. To savor the things I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see.
That's part of what I
become
like
a
about
Wuthering
streaming,
Knight
though.
is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced,
It's
one
like,
step at a time.
because I'll record these and post them in the
I'd say your
videos. So
first
it kind of
wish
like
has
cards
already
out
been
little
fulfilled.
memories and saves them for forever. Which
The
is nice
third
too.
Though by unexpected
I just like taking the
means.
screenshot because then like the model and stuff isn't on the screen.
Those are my adoptive parents. And their child. Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna. But here in Septimont, I discovered where they had resettled. Only, they no longer recognize me. The truth that I was their daughter was a memory the Threnodian crafted for them, disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they are still alive. They even have their own child. They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Cartethyia.
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now.
So can you find Lupa
If they
somewhere?
had died
You know how like after you
the
finish the
Order's
quest you can
heavy
usually find the
hand,
character somewhere?
I would have felt true pain. But this is the best outcome I could hope for. To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all three of my wishes have been fulfilled. Now, if I crave a Loris salad, I can prepare it
I
myself.
love how she acts this
and
way, but this
savor its
bitch is like,
taste.
what, in her 30s?
And I still have many years ahead to see the world.
Girl acts
and
like she's
the
like
places
14.
I long to visit.
Girl, you're like 35.
As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city. The winds of
bulging?
Renesita always seem to bring me what I seek.
That was
I
so
am
pretty too.
content.
Hold up. Bowling? Who's that? Boink. Another picture. Oh yeah, whatever happened to that girl that kept showing up and then disappearing? Whatever happened with her? So where can you find lupa? Do you have any more side quests to go? Are they all done now? Looks like I did them all, yeah? Am I good? Did I do all the after story stuff? So you can find Cartethyia at the Black Shore, right? That's what you guys said? Where would it be? Probably like over here, right? No, probably over here. Where's Cartethyia? Where can you find her? So you can find her here somewhere? You tell her to go to the Black Shore. I assume she'd be like here, a shorekeeper. No. Okay, I don't know where to find her. There's 3 total after story quests. I only have 2. Like Cartethyas and lupas. How do you get the last one? I don't see a 3rd one. So where's Cartethyia and lupa? Where's the 3rd quest? Someone help! I thought Cartethyia would be here. What do you need? I was told you could find Cartethyia at the Black Shore. I was told there's 3 after story quests, but I've only done 2. And I was told you could find lupa somewhere, but I can't find her. Oh, she's there. It's not where I expect her to be. Did you finish side quests? None of them had the after story label on them though. Where is she? Across the bridge. So she's not here. Is it because I didn't do the 3rd quest? But I don't see a 3rd quest. Yeah. Is the third quest the bowling one? I think so, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there she is! Yo-yo! I like how they kind of gave us like a home base. A lot of games like this, you don't really get one. But I like how like Black Shore is kind of like home base, you know? Wait, so where do you find Lupa? Yeah, I found her like drunk. Aww. Cute. I really like that they let you find the characters. I was like, I never liked that Genshin. I didn't like finishing the story quest for characters because then you never see them again. I like that like you actually get to see the characters again and like meet them in certain places. Like, I have this one for marked for Amelia, and then I'll mark this one for Cartethyia. So does Cart appear in Avinilum now or not? She hasn't appeared there since 2.4 started. I checked at the start of 2.4. Okay, so I find Lupa where? Lupa... So Lupa has two spots. Lupa Capitano Hill Waypoint. Which one's that one? This one? I'll have to say Capitano Hill. This one? So you find her here? Is this the right place? Whoops. The place where she put down the sword. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember where that is. Fuck, I don't remember where that was. Wait, so she has 2 spots though? I think I'm looking at it. Where? I think it's that sword. Hmm. Oh, right. And where'd she put it? Was it here? No, there's sure it's not there. Where here is it? Is it here? Where the fuck is it? Ah. She's time to 6 p.m., but I was looking for the other one. The first time. I was told that she shows up in 2 places. And we'll put a little... kind of looks like a wolf. We'll put that there for her. No, let me talk to her! Can you not talk to her? Other one's at the main arena city at 11. See, there's a lot of capital line hill waypoints. There's a lot that say that. This one says it. This one says it. Like, that doesn't help. Wait, that's 10. Stop! Then where is she? WuWa. The crowd watching the match? That doesn't really help. Chat. Cardinal directions. North, south, east, west. East. Thanks. Chat, where the fuck is she? It is 11 a.m. and she's not here.
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest.
Yeah. I wish they voice acted these little scenes. Where a lone wolf resides. Meet Lupa in the arena and talk to her. Cool. Thank you. And she's gone. Does she only show up here once? She only shows up once?
Hopefully this helps.
Lame. Okay, so how do I do the third quest? That's the last thing I want to do before I end this video. How do I do the third quest? And then I'll have done everything. I don't see it. There's no after story quest. The bowling one, yeah. It showed up in your quest log. The one should be at the zipline cart things on the bottom right side of the map. Oh, she's back now. Huh. Bottom right. So it's like over here somewhere? Why don't I have the quest for it? Is there something else that I need to do? Over here? Yeah, that looks like it. stamina back. Still don't really know much about her, huh? Crap, I went to the wrong one. I want to go to this one. Rainy, did you have it in your quest log, or did you just, like, find it? You found it? Okay.
Winds of the wild.
Wait. Do you just? Thanks. Oh, story? It was really good. I think this might be my favorite story they've done. It was either this or 2.2. Both were really good. It was short too. It was only like 2 hours. I'm recording for like 2.5 because I'm doing like little side things now, but the story itself took like 2 hours.
When I grow up, I'll be
There were 3 in your quest log. I only had 2.
Maybe try Leonardo's hotel.
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator.
You saw her in the morning? Do you know what time? No, but Rainy, I haven't done the quest yet.
When I grow up,
Looking for a
I'll be
place
the
to stay.
strongest gladiator.
I have only gotten 2 quests.
Maybe try Leonardo's.
Am I missing something? Shit, does anyone know what the quest is fucking called? Getting a little frustrated. Maddie's getting slightly frustrated. Because I need to like do this or something?
When
Looking
I
for a
grow
place
up,
to stay.
I'll be the strongest gladiator. When I grow up, I'll be the strongest
Shut the
gladiator.
fuck up, no one cares.
I'll finally
Maybe
get
try
to meet
Leonardo's
that
hotel.
beautiful big
Called
griffon.
serendipity? Why don't I have it? Yeah, like this person has a quest for it. I don't have a quest for it.
Looking for a place to stay.
I'll be the strongest.
This person had a quest to go over here.
The cable guy's gonna find.
Looking for a place to stay.
There she is. Bro, you guys led me to the wrong part. It was on this side.
Boss! What a coincidence! You're here for the cable car too? From up here, the Septimont view is so good! Before I go, I think I'll ride a few more times. Definitely!
You're getting ready to leave?
Yes, my holiday fun in Septimont is already finished. Time to go back. You keep it. No need to return. It's a little token of good fortune for us. What's real or illusion? Hard to say now. Master always said I had bad luck. Easy for me to get into trouble. Guess he was right.
Did you realize
She's
you
so
were in a
cute.
Sonaro at the start?
Oh, she comes playable. She's cool.
I had no idea. For a Taoist like me, it felt like... I don't know. Some kind of out-of-body thing. I asked for your help because it just felt right. Master always said no need to overthink these things. Bye-bye, boss. You're a very
Bye.
fun person.
She's so cute.
Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someday.
Looking for a place to stay?
Okay, so then you said you could find her on the other side now?
Looking for a place to stay?
I'll be the strongest.
When I grow up!
Maybe try
Shut up. So fucking annoying.
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator. Looking for a place to stay? Maybe try Leonidas Hotel?
So there's something weird going on with her, right? Right. And with that, we have finished 2.4.
Let me be there for
Let me be there for everyone.
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
That we have finished at 2.4. For the funsies, we'll see if we can get S4. Can you imagine? I'd lose my mind if we actually pulled another one early. You have S3. Yep. Very first 10 pull, got a 5-star. It was Ling Yang. Like 50, 60 pulls later, got Lupa. Then I had enough coral to buy S2. And then I did 40 more pulls and I got S3. Pulls went really well. Pulls went really well. I'd never get lucky in this game either. That was the first time. First time since like Jaja. Jaja, I did 20 pulls and got her. That's like the only other time I got lucky, and I didn't even really want her that much. You're sulking in your room because season 2 was torturing you? I'll assume that you finished season 2 of Uma Musume. I haven't finished it yet. I still have like 2 episodes left. That's really good. Anyways, YouTube, give me this far. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, if you guys couldn't find the spots, because I'm a dumbass, maybe some of you guys couldn't find it either. Hopefully you guys can find it now. Thank you, chat, for helping me find it. You get all this stuff as well. Anyways, boys, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!